Okay, today we are solving non-right triangles. So for non-right triangles, you can use either the law of sines or the law of cosines. We are not going to worry about the law of cosines right now. We are only going to be looking at the law of sines. So for this law of sines, we are going to be using this formula right here, and we are going to be trying to solve for our missing sides. So right now, we do not have angle A, but we do have side A. So angle A equals something, side A equals 24. Angle B we don't have yet, and side B we don't have yet either. So B equals, and B equals something. For this last one, C is this 122, and side C is at 50. Now when we try and solve for this, we are going to say we need to use C, just because we have both the angle and the side. And the first thing we can solve for is angle A. So we'll say sine of A over 24 is going to equal sine of C over side C. We are going to cross multiply. So we'll say 50, or actually, never mind, don't cross multiply right now. Or actually, yeah, we'll cross multiply. So 50 sine A equals 24 sine 122. We need to get the sine A by itself, so we're going to divide both sides by 50. We'll have sine A equals 24 sine 122 over 50. And now to get an angle, we have to use inverse sine. So we'll say A, so we'll just inverse sine both sides. And when we plug this into a calculator, it's going to spit out A equals 24. So 24 degrees. And it's just a coincidence that the 24 degrees and the side are 24. There's no other meaning for that. Now that we have two of our angles, we can use that property of a triangle, which says that the angles have to equal 180 degrees. We'll say 180 minus 122 minus 24, and it's going to spit out 34 degrees. So our B is 34 degrees. Now we're going to do the same type of setup that we were doing and solve for side B. So sine of 34 over B is going to equal, and we'll just use side C again. So sine of 122 over 50. We are going to cross multiply. So we'll say 50 sine 34 equals B sine 122. We need to get B by itself, so we are going to divide by sine 122. So we'll have B equals 50 sine 34 over sine 122. We'll plug that into our calculator, and it should spit out something like 33. And that is how you solve a non-right triangle using the law of sines. So if you are solving for an angle, you are going to use this inverse sign. And if you are not solving for an angle, if you're solving for a side, you are going to have no inverse sign. If you have any questions on this, please reach out. Otherwise, have a good night, and we'll see you in class on Monday.